Hello, 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 my lovely little nightmares. Alright, so I have done something. Haven't done much. I went out and collected a whole bunch of cacti, just so I can try and make a whole bunch of cacti dye, green dye, I mean. Because I realized I never actually finished completely filling up the terracotta and glazed terracotta chest. So I was like, I need to get back on that. But it takes a lot of cacti, and my cacti farm doesn't actually grow as fast as I thought it would. Because it's only got like 16 cacti planted. And so I went out, collected like so many stacks of cacti. Then I ran around in like this little section, so I forgot that I was holding on to those to put them into the furnace. And so I way by accident, and now I need to wait for that to finish so I can see how many I accidentally need to go back and grab. Gosh, I'm so silly. Anyways, so I've all the green glazed terracotta, and now I'm working on the blue one. Which I had to go out and get lapis lazuli to do because the blue cornflowers are kind of hard to get, surprisingly. It's like I can find like areas that have like a bunch of them, but they don't have like enough of them. Because this is how many I have to my name. Which is a lot, but I also need that to put in the flower chest in the treasure room. So there's that. So I went out, did some mining, a little bit more reorganizing, and I did finish setting up the sugarcane farm. It's not fully planted yet because I didn't have enough sugarcane, but it is underway. And actually, I kind of want to show that off because I put a little bit of effort into that. I haven't done anything else because of the fact that I'm pretty sure I may have mentioned this last episode or in someone else's stream, I can't remember. By the way, I had broken one of the mod packs that we're doing series for. I was pre-recording February's videos, and I did that like near the beginning of January that I broke the mod pack. So I've just been like not wanting to play Minecraft at all because of just how upsetting that is. Because I'd spent months going AFK to try and make progress on this specific little thing where I just have to wait stuff out. With several things actually, because I have to wait. I had to wait stuff out for the botany pot plants to grow stuff, and I had to wait stuff out for the crusher and the shifter thing, and just for a lot of random things. And so it was a lot of AFKing, and so I spent literally months doing that. And so that's frustrating. It's frustrating. Okay, so I also added a couple more things into the treasure room's actually organized area of building blocks. Not very much. I need to move this down. Where is all of my... I hope I still have some of the, what's it called? Because I'm gonna need to make a small little farm for that too. Or a big farm. Maybe a big farm? I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, I am tired. So it seems that everybody else's schedule is a bit wonky. My schedule's also a little wonky, to be fair. So I mentioned this in the Danganronpa video that's gonna come out tomorrow. That the schedule that's going on in my household has changed drastically. It's a little wonky, and so because of that, I don't have the time to record when I'm all alone anymore as much, and so I'm gonna have to figure out a new way to go about that. And so because of that and the fact that I broke the mod pack, I haven't really been doing much. Okay, so I just need, I think, one more video for Kalumon for February. I need to pre-record all of Danganronpa, and I need to figure out what the heck to do for the other one, because I broke Ocean Block. I'm just gonna keep randomly mentioning that because I'm so mad at myself for it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so Ocean Block videos will be going on until the last day of February, the last week of February, where that is the one, that's when I broke the mod pack. Like 15 minutes, like 10 or so minutes in, I had to scrap the video and I was very upset. And I can't fix it. I just can't fix the mod pack. I don't have the technical skills to do so, and so I'm just gonna have to work around that. So, and I don't have a proper backup for it, which means that I'm gonna have to end that series early. I'm gonna have to end the dome map early because the only backup I have is from when I got a new computer. And so that's like several months back, and that would be a pain in the butt. And so, yeah. So, I'm gonna put up a poll that week that the video should have gone up on, and I will ask what my audience wants me to do, and I will give like a couple of weeks time after the poll's put up, then to sometime in February, to sometime in March, to give a bit of time, and then for people to vote, and then I'll see what the results are, and then we'll go from there. But yeah. Anyways, I want to show the sugarcane farm, so let me just pause the recording for a real quick so I can at least try to. Okay, so we're back in the treasure room. I still need to finish making this room. Like, I definitely have all the animals in here. I just need to do the walls. I'm so lazy. I really like the hallway in this area though. It's so nice. It's really nice. Anyway, so let's first show off the expanded hallway over here. Okay, so this hallway is just slowly getting longer and longer. We now have the quartz moved over here. So all the quartz goes here. This is pretty good, I think. Makes sense, I think. And then I restocked all of these. I'm still working on the mangrove. It's taking a bit of time to do because mangrove trees don't have a lot of wood in them and they take a bit to grow. And if you rush their growth, then they don't give the little pods, I guess, or something. I don't know. It's weird. Okay, so then there's that, and then yeah. So I'm working on the terracotta thing just randomly because why not? And then I need to make the chicken room. I need to make all the other farms, but I've got the sugarcane farm all done now. So I need to get more spruce put down here because I don't want to use spruce in the treasure room wood collection area. So this is the setup that I came up with. So I'd realized while thinking carefully about this that if I'm very careful about it, I can actually make a lot of sugarcane. So I've seen like a lot of people do the sugarcane thing where it's a straight line, which is fine. But then some people do it where it's like the checkerboard grid, which okay, that makes sense too. I've done that before. I've done both of those before. But then after thinking about it, if I want to get as much yield as possible, what I need to do is actually be very limited with how much water I use. But I couldn't figure out the pattern properly because I don't have an upwards view because I'm not using creative mode or anything. Instead, I'm just kind of trying to eyeball it as best as I can. And so the pattern that I decided to go with is to do water line here so that I have a straight line of this, and then between them is these, which has water here, so then these three are touching water, and then these or be touching water, and so on and so forth, just going on endlessly. And that's the pattern that I decided to go with. And I could try and go through and rework it a bit to be a bit, to have even more yield, but the thing was I was getting confused very quickly while just trying to set up this setup that I have got going on. And so I don't really want to deal with trying to get it as efficient as possible. My goal isn't pure efficiency, it's just to get it to work well enough. And also they keep randomly breaking the bottom and I don't know why. Yeah, it's got a pretty good yield, and that's all that matters, you know? Like, I get a lot more yield from this pattern than the other pattern that the other patterns I've usually done in the past. And I want to expand the roof. See, I didn't have enough sugarcane because all of these were low whenever I left the room. And so they grow pretty fast, like this, and they grow a lot like this. And so that works really well. And with the lanterns where they are, it actually lights up the room really, really well, actually, and that's really cool. And I like that too, because that makes it a lot easier to see in this room compared to some of the others that need a lot more light function. Because there's like almost no shadows in this room at all, other than like in the corners. On this one, there's like several little, like slightly dark spots that make me a bit nervous, but that's okay. And then this one's literally just, for the most part, being lit up by the glowberries. So it breaks the bushes and becomes significantly darker in here. It's just so frustrating. Which is fine. I mean, you know, this room is fairly small. It doesn't give very much blueberry yield unless I use bone meal on the vines. Which is fine. I don't mind that. I don't really have a use for blueberries anyways. Yeah, so I need to actually start working on the other farms. I really need like either beetroot, carrot, or potato, and then wheat farm so I get enough stuff to like breed my animals that I've got going on. And I really need to set up my chicken room. The chicken room's gotta go down there. And the thing is that the chicken room would end up being pretty large. That's the annoying part because I gotta figure out how exactly I want to go with that. Anyways, I wonder, should I make this room any longer or should I just go ahead and make the next hallway? Extra room. I don't know. So this one has like the nether and water temple blocks. And then this one has the valuables. I kind of want to expand this room actually and put the lights. I'm not sure if there's enough room because of the sheep room. You know what? Let's check. Let's check. How far away is the sheep room from here? Oh no, we definitely have enough room. Okay, cool. So then I can expand this. Add in the lights. That works. Okay, cool. So then we don't have that many lights. We've got the glowstone dust and the glowstone. We've got the lanterns, the end rods, little froggy lights, the shroom lights, and these torches. Shouldn't be too taxing on the hallway. That's okay. Then yeah, this chest's practically empty. Let me just pick stuff out of it. I'll just put this chest real quick to add to the chest I don't have to craft. Yay. Okay. I'm not quite sure to do with these or what to do with these. Those are the issue. And then I don't know what to do with the sticks either. What am I supposed to do with the stone pressure plate? I don't think I have a section in my for that kind of stuff. Right? No. And I need I need a room that's dedicated to these mob drops. So I'm getting closer and closer to getting everything organized. It's just taking, you know? There's just like so much to put away, so much to do. Anyways, yeah. I love the hallways. They're so colorful and nice, and I just think that they're really cool. I need to like label and get all the different types of cats. That'd be fun. And I'm not sure. Okay, so I am currently trying to do the blue one. So I'm doing the blue glazed part, but I need the regular one too. I need everything with a line. I think the other one I need to do is just cyan. Yeah, so it's literally just finish the blue, move the green down here. So it's blue, lime green, cyan. So two of those require a lot of green dye. Yeah, cyan is blue dye and green dye. Lime is green dye and white dye. So I need a lot of blue dye too, and I don't have very much blue dye actually. Ooh, that's such a pain in the butt. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna get more either blue cornflowers or more lapis lazuli, which either way it's a pain in the butt to get. Lapis is probably the best course of action because my pickaxe has fortune 3. At the same time, oh my gosh, pain. Whatever. Anyways. I know. Okay. Yeah, it's just. Now the real question is, when I'm ready to, when I get everyone, like, everyone, there's 2 people, when I get when I figure out the time place of when we're gonna go to the trip to the Kingdom of Darkness thing, how are we gonna get there? That is the question, ain't it? That is the thing that I actually need to consider. Is it's not like a place that you can just easily walk to, right? Right. Think they have buses there? No. Although it would be funny if they did. Nah. It was like a long trek, long walk, long everything. It's a thing that takes a while. Yeah. Need more stuff in here. More stuff. This empty spot feels just so empty because I'm used to being like a million chests over here too. Right, let's see. I have so many hoppers now. Okay. So how exactly am I gonna set up the chicken run? That's the real question. Because it needs to be a way for me to be able to collect all of the stuff out of the hoppers. And also for me to be able to get the chickens in there again. It needs to be not too big, but not too small. I don't think I actually need this many hoppers. Okay. Minecart was chest. Huh. Hold on, I'm thinking. I'm thinking, I'm strategizing, I'm trying to come up with a plan. I'm definitely gonna forget it by the time they get around to doing this. Okay, so I have 4 powered rails and I have a bunch of regular rails. If I time them in a good strategic way, I could have the mine carts in chests go up and down the thing to deposit the stuff back into the thing. The issue is figuring out how to keep the chicken out of being put in there. The issue, isn't it? Okay. So I'd have to set up a thingy that separates everything, huh? Probably. That'd be such a... Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to, like, figure redstoning out if I want to do that. But it's a really good idea. But I don't think I have the redstoning know-how to do that. And I don't want to ask someone else to do it for me, because that's just embarrassing at this point. I need more frog lights up here. I need to fix my frog light farm, because it's now not functioning properly because of the changes that I made to try and make it more efficient, which just made it inefficient at all. Okay, so because in all actuality, the more efficient style would be to have the magma cubes go through a portal into a little fenced off sheet area where the frogs will just eat the stuff and deposit them, and that would take a lot of building, figuring out, and getting a second person to help me make sure that it's functioning properly. And that is something that I don't want to do. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to do that. I just want simple, easy, quick solutions that are fun for me and my needs. But it's fine. Okay, so it's fine. We have plenty for now. Ones are being used in the hallway again? I can't remember. Ah, the yellow one's good, good, good. Okay, good. So then I grabbed the card ones. Cool. Alright, so I feel like right over here. Okay, so this spot right here is a little dark. So let's put a light here. That works, I think. Getting backrooms vibes over here. I don't like it. Okay, let's put the light. Oh, I don't like it. Over here. Okay, so maybe right here. And then how bright is that? Right. Yeah, that one. I think that will keep things from spawning. We'll have to wait and see. It should be fine. That should work out well enough. And then I need to start sharing my sheep more. I haven't been sharing them like that at all because I keep forgetting to do so. I can't really set up a proper auto shearer thing, unfortunately. I just have to like pick a day and just run through everywhere and just shear all the sheep. I'd like to have all the chests built at some point, just in case I need wool. Which, granted, I probably won't. I just like having the organized completion feeling, you know? I like light blue wool, it looks so nice. Hello, cyan sheepies. Y'all looking good, y'all looking good. I really don't have that much cyan. Okay. How about you guys? I like whenever people use the green wool as like stand in for part of the grass. It It looks good with the grass, depending on like the biome. So I saw it. I don't know what I'm talking about. Hello, black sheep. Oh, when they face the wall, I can't see them at all. It's scary. That's scary. Okay, let's see. Gray wolf. Nope, nope, nope. You are not escaping today, my friends. Third gray sheep. Oh, I didn't have any of those. You're the gray sheep. Those are the light gray. Whatever, same thing. They're both a shade of gray. I bought Among Us recently, but I don't think there's that many people I know that has Among Us. This is the most frustrating part. Like, it's fine to play with strangers, I guess, with Among Us. The issue is that a lot of the games, and I tried to play Among Us by myself, like people I don't know. The issue is that sometimes they were a bit mean, or I don't know. In one game, there's this dude that just kept, for whatever reason, always knowing as imposter what I was doing, no matter what, even whenever he wasn't nearby, and that was stressful. And then later on, he kept getting mad at people for not believing him or for not listening to him and being stupid in his opinion. He was just like crashing out. It was just kind of spooky. It was alarming, you know? So I don't know how I feel about playing changes in that regard. This is a bit much. And there was like this kid that said that they were like 12 or 13 or something, and this game RAM allowed children, and I was like, yeah, sure, that's fine. And no ban anyone if they try to bully you. And so the kid was really weird. He kept saying that there was a fake Sunday that kept saying weird things, and then I guess quoting the weird things, and kept saying how they really hate fake Sundays, and I was like, okay, kid, sure, whatever. And it was just, I don't know what was going on there. That was weird. Because I was just in there trying to figure out the map. Because I had played Among Us before, but it was on my phone. Because the Among Us on the phone is free. And it was before the fungus thing. It's been like a long time since I played it, and so I don't know much about the actual like maps and stuff, or where like anything goes. I don't know very much about the game. Like I've watched other people play it, but I've watched people play like the mod and play like that. So yeah, no, I don't think a single time that I was playing that night after I bought the game, I don't think a single time there was like a task, and it's always just like putting out the imposters, and that's cool and all, but like, I know tasks. I don't know. Maybe everyone's just really smart. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think last time I played Among Us on my phone and wherever was back when the airship was first added. So it's been a long, long time. It was like before there was like rules actually in the game. You know? It's like, wow, a lot of things have changed. Some things change, some things stay the same, that kind of dealio, you know? But yeah, so I'd like to play with friends so I could ask them to give me some time to figure out where everything is, so I can figure out the best strategy for me to do certain tasks, or where everything is, like with certain maps. Because some tasks I don't know how to do, some tasks I don't know where they are. I'm not very good at reading the map. So, yeah. But yeah, I finished the sugarcane farm. It's all set up now. I kind of want to expand the cacti farm, but there's not really space to do so. So I'm just gonna leave it as is, and I'm just gonna have to remember to check it regularly. Like how I need to check my sheep regularly, and I keep forgetting. So that's gonna be a pain. It's fine. It's fine. I just need to make like a pattern of doing certain tasks repeatedly. Which, fair enough. I guess I could try. At the same time, I just like sitting and staring at the furnace ticking away sometimes. I don't know. Alright, well, that's it. I hope you'll have a good day. I will be watching the furnace, I guess. Bye-bye.